and welcome to Fun with Fools. My name is Dr. Boots, and typically you find me at either Johns Hopkins Children's Center in Baltimore or Children's National in Washington, D.C. Today, on this episode of Fun with Fools, we're going to explore making flowers from napkins. Now, I have some special napkins, and I'm going to show you, and then after that, we're going to show you how you can do it with things that you can find right around your room. For example, a napkin or paper towel. So first, I have this really cool napkin, and if you notice that the top part of it is red and the bottom is green, or the top is green and the bottom is red, depending on which model you buy. Now, once you have these, you can do this just the way it is, but this is what they call in the business two-ply, which means that it has two surfaces. So I can take it apart and make it a thinner surface like this. Watch. This is the master move. Not everybody can do this. Alright. Taking apart this, separating one ply from the other, and this just makes it thinner so that when you finish the product it'll be a nicer, tighter fit. So this is what we start with. And now on this one, today I'm going to start out making a tulip. Now, because I have some tulips, and I have some roses, then I have some teacup roses, and I also have a little corsage that you can make, so, or bouquet. So the basic is pretty simple. Now on this one, we're going to take this top and turn it to the side. Imagine that. Now that it's on its side, I'm going to take my my index finger and my tall finger, and I'm going to put them together like this. Now, that's just about as long as the red section, and we're just going to make a tube. We're going to wrap it around, because first, we'll be making a tulip. This is the easier one. You wrap it around and do a nice long tube, and you do that a couple of times, so it's going around 2 fingers, and you make it a little snug till you get it wrapped up into a little tube just like this. Now, I'm going to, where the red and the green come together, I'm going to pinch it. Just going to make a little pinch like this, a real tight little pinch, and then I'm going to start twisting. I'm going to twist it really tightly, roll it between my fingers so it twists very tightly, and you can see that that stem is starting to grow. Now with the stem growing, if you do it tight enough, it'll stand up nice and tall. And when you get about halfway down, you're going to look at where the corner is. This bottom green corner, I'm going to pull back up towards the top and hold it there, because then we're going to twist again right at the bottom where we left off, and twist in the same direction you're twisting to begin with. Twist it nice and tight, ever so tightly, twist it all the way to the bottom, and then you just take your finger inside and fluff it out a little bit, and look, a tulip. Now we're going to do it one more time using pretty much the same concept, the rose. We're going to take the top purple part and we're going to fold it down maybe about 1/3 of the way, half to 1/3, and we're going to make a little crease across there. Now you can make the rose full size, but I like them when they're a little smaller like this. So you make a crease across, and then about every inch or so you're going to make a little tear in the paper, just about half of that little seam you just made. About every inch you're going to make a little tear. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to do the exact same thing one more time. We're going to pinch it between our 2 fingers, pinch at the bottom, start making our little tube. We try to keep those little feathered pieces together, and you roll it around again and again until it gets that tube. Tug it up a little bit, make it a little bit snug. Once again, right where the 2 colors join, we're going to pinch it, and then we'll start twirling it around, twisting it tighter and tighter, and you can just reach inside a little bit and fluff it out, and you can see now that it starts to look differently. See that? That looks like the petals of a rose. That's what all those little cuts that we made were. Those are rose petals. And we come down, keep coming down, and then about halfway in, you're going to stop and find an end. Sometimes it's easier to do than others. Alright, we found that. And we're going to bring it back up to the top, make another little leaf, squeeze it right there. It's the exact same thing. You're going to go all the way down, twisting it very tightly. And there you have it. Now we have a little rose. Now, I want you to look around your room. You say, I see there's a paper towel dispenser. Oh, wait, there's a box of napkins. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to find any of those. For example, if you have a napkin, this is just a plain napkin. Now, it can be any size, and depending on the size of the napkin, your flower size will differ, and you'll have to play a little bit with how you fold it, things like that. So you'll start out with just a plain white napkin. Now, the other thing that you'll need are going to be a couple of crayons. I happen to have a red crayon and a green crayon. Had them for a very long time, can't you tell? All right, now, what I suggest is that you take one napkin and we open it up all the way. Here we go. Now what I did was, now my napkin really has 4 sections. So what I did is I folded it down, just to get an idea. I'm going to use about half of that top section. So what you want to do is, on that very first top part, gently, because different napkins tear easier than others, so you'll have to try this. So you simply just start coloring. And I'm just going to make some easy strokes across here to show you that we're going to make that special napkin that I bought. You'll be able to make your own, because you can make your own colors, you can change the colors, you can make different varieties. You'll have your own custom flowers that nobody else in the world will have. Alright, so I'm going to do the other side. I'm just going to make some more strokes. Alright, until I get a lot of red across, and you only have to do it on one side, because remember we're going to fold and roll the other side in so you won't see it. Alright, so I have finished the red. Can you see that? So the red is right at the top. Now we're going to do the same thing on the bottom. Let me lay my red crayon right there in case I need it later. And we're going to do the whole rest of that napkin in green. Alright? Okay. So you can make these for any special event. You can make them for Easter or Mother's Day or Father's Day, or you have a friend you want to give them to, or maybe a doctor or a nurse that has been very nice to you. You want to give them a surprise little thank you. You can make these because they really don't take all that much time. Look at that, So now I have this nice napkin ready to fold. Red at the top, green at the bottom. I'm just going to fold the top red down about in half. Alright. And make a nice little seam across. So just be careful not to rip it. And then I'm going to make this into a rose. So we're going to do this about every inch. And different thicknesses of paper are going to be easier or harder to work with. You can just take this, ready? Grab those 2 fingers once again on either end. Make your tube. There you go. Keep going all the way around. Alright. Snug it up just a little bit. And then, right where the 2 colors join, you squeeze a little bit. Squeeze it as tight as you can. And start twisting. Twist, 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 twist. Twist it nice and tight. And if you have a thicker napkin, you might have to twist a little harder because otherwise it might fall apart. Alright, so I'm going to look for the bottom. Bring the bottom up to the top again. And grab it in the middle, make a leaf, twist back in the same direction. And there you go. Look, voila. All we have to do is have either a Kleenex or a paper towel and some crayons, and you can make your own beautiful bouquet right there in your own room. This is Dr. Boots saying thank you all for tuning in to Fun with Fools. Have a great day. Smell the flowers. No allergies.